Hey guys, coming at you with another live gameplay episode today, simply because, again, I need the easily recordable, easily uploadable content, and I'm lacking brilliant, worthwhile, super duper replays today. But, I need to do some money making, so I'm gonna play my M4 Rev, which it's not a great machine, but it's pretty alright. I don't have that many games in it. I picked it up on the winter holiday deals that World of Tanks North America had going. And it was relatively cheap for a tier 8, so I figured why not. I'm a bit of a collector, so I like having these rare tanks. Aside from the 4202 Premium, fuck that thing. And this thing does have it is a Sherman, so it has no armor. Its mobility is kinda meh at best. It does have alright view range, and it has it has a very okay gun. The penetration is good for a tier 8. Damage is really good for a tier 8. It's essentially a tier 9-10 medium tank 105mm. So it does 390 damage on average. It has 200 penetration, and default rounds are actually a PCR, which gives it really good shot velocity. And since this thing's a premium, the ammo is really cheap, so pretty much every time you pull the trigger and you penetrate, you're making lots of money. Reload's pretty alright. Comparable to... I see this thing as kind of like a tier 8 premium Centurion. And it does pretty alright. Can't really rely on the armor. There are some real hilarious bounces that you can pull off, especially at the very edges of the gun mantlet, which are hilarious or aggravating if you're shooting at one. Oh, that's a lucky shot, but no, if you look up there by the hole for the optics for the gunner, if you're really lucky on the corner of the mantlet there, you can actually get some bounces, and I've actually had some shots from my T30, which has a 276 penetration 155mm gun, fail to penetrate that area of the mantlet, which is hilarious if you're driving this thing and aggravating if you're shooting at it. But otherwise, it's just standard Sherman hull armor. It's nothing to write home about, especially in a tier 8. Pretty much anything that shoots at this is gonna penetrate, no matter what you do about it. This thing is very much a support second line medium, a lot like a Centurion. Doesn't rely on its DPM, it more so relies on its alpha, penetration, and it has okay gun depression. I wouldn't say it needs to rely on it. The gun depression is enough. I don't know how that bounced, but I guess that's RNG payback for that hit I managed to get on the Waffenträger Panzer IV. Oh, didn't even see him. He got a lucky shot. The M46KR has pretty good on-the-move dispersion, so I'm not completely shocked that he managed to penetrate that. Oh, yeah, he's gonna take a hit there. It's at 2,000 damage. That's pretty much my target in tier 8 premiums, is if you can get 2,000 damage, chances are you're going to make at least a little bit of money. I mean, usually nothing hilariously amazing for only that little damage, but usually enough. So wait for this guy to pop out again. Does he know he's going to? He's got greedy. Only get the track on him. Now I can move up and make sure that he's proxy spotted, so I can know if he decides to try and juke around and try something funny on me. You see, he's trying to make himself not proxy spotted anymore. There's an IS-4 down there that I'd rather not trifle with. He's gonna be showing us his side pretty soon. Let's just use this wreck here. Fortunately, he's in pretty good cover right now, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. This M46KR is giving us a hard time because this M103 here doesn't feel the need to fucking shoot him. Jesus Christ, M103, get him! Look, it's an ISU, everybody's favorite Tier 10 tank destroyer at Tier 8. The thing actually has a comparable rate of fire to a T110E3. M46 is reloading and focused on other things right now. He's fallen back, he's wounded. His gun's facing the wrong way. He's been taking out 2,618 damage so far. They're gonna take the T-28 Prod over there. Just up to us to try and get some damage on this IS-4 before our M103 tries to get him. Only track him there. IS-4 has pretty troll armor. M103 is probably gonna have no problem. Oh, or not. He's gonna fail to penetrate. Waffenträger's got him. GG. 2,618 damage. Not too bad a result for a an okay-ish Tier 8 premium in a Tier 10 game. It wasn't a super Tier 10 game, but I definitely, it was like, what, 5 on each side or so? But I definitely could have played that better, especially with the M46. But it didn't help that the M103 was completely retarded and afraid of a Tier 8 medium that had no hope of penetrating him frontally. But, this match should be okay in terms of credits. Yeah, I made 38,000. I mean, I'm not running a premium account right now because I don't want to pay the money right now. But, definitely making alright cash. 100% hit rate. 12 hits out of 12 shots fired, which is not too shabby with a gun of this accuracy. Third on damage as a Tier 8 premium. Second by experience, it looks like. Let's see here. Yeah, but I had 5 bounces, and I'm trying to recall that many. I guess I had 1 tracking shot on the M46, 1 bounced on him. 1 bounced off the ass of the Skoda. 1 bounced off the IS-4. I'm trying to remember what the 5th one was. And I can't for the life of me try and remember. But there you go, some nice gameplay in the M4 Rev Tier 8 French premium tank. Not currently available in the premium shop. Usually only available for specials and stuff, but it is, or usually is, relatively cheap, especially if you can get it out of a bundle where you get all that extra gold and shit that you don't really want or need. But as for that, that's all for today's episode. Thank you for watching. I have been the Wizard. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.